Alright, hey everyone. I tried Dwarven Realms in 2025 at the start of its season. There's a website called ARPG Timeline, and it tracks all of the season start dates for all of the action RPGs. Dwarven Realms popped up on there, and it was a fairly new looking one, and I hadn't seen it before, so I thought I'd give it a go. It had more of a WoW-esque look to it, and WASD movement, so not the top-down isometric click and move stuff like Path of Exile. It did have a similar skill tree to Path of Exile though, but way less complex. Path of Exiles is intricately worked together, and there's like a delicate balance. I don't want to get into the semantics of that, but you know what I mean. This is a very huge tree, but it doesn't offer a great deal. You can just sort of head to whatever you need. There's a search function, say you need wisdom, off you go. First and foremost, there isn't a great deal of players. That is partly how I got ranked 4, admittedly. Secondly, the game is easy as fuck. I made it to the 50th level or something with it like that without sticking around and farming areas to get stronger. I just played through, and the boss had an entire field mechanic that killed me because I was unfamiliar with that mechanic. And that's just the way the cookie crumbles. Otherwise, I would have just kept climbing, I'm sure. Overall, though, it's a fun game. It's fun to get new loot. It feels like an action RPG, and if I was playing softcore, I would have enjoyed to keep going. Unfortunately, I did die, and starting again. That's why I don't play hardcore. I just get burnt out if I die. But I did want a little bit of a challenge. So, I might try next season. Might do softcore and just see what the end game looks like. I'll add it into my rotation, especially as it develops, because it feels like it's in its infancy. But the potential is crispy. In that way that you get a power up, it reminds you of Vampire Survivor stories as well. It's Path of Exile in its gear, but also WoWy, and the timeless graphics of WoW too. So if you really lock in with this, instead of trying to do some bullshit monetization, it's going to look like it's a real contender in the ARPG space, I think. And it does fall into a niche little sweet spot. They've done so well with timing the season to land in between the start and end of Path of Exile 2 and 1. And I'm sure the end game is more enjoyable, sort of in the same vein as Warframe, where it starts slow, but as you accumulate more power, you're spewing stuff all over the battlefield. And that is enjoyable. Heaps of monsters to kill, feels like Dynasty Warriors. I can name names. It's a good game. Give it a go. It's like $4, I think. Might be 11, I don't know. I might have to cut that out. Or I won't. I don't care.